Hello, in today's video we're going to be doing a Q&A because we hit 20k or 20,000, which is a little crazy because I didn't really expect to hit it. But hey, here we are. Thank you guys for your support and being so kind to me, and I'm really happy that I get to make you guys happy. Thank you. So let's get into the video. Once again, thank you. Sorry if I sound weird at all. I was sick at some point. I had a pretty bad cold. And like, I keep just sounding weird and it's driving me crazy, but I don't know, it's really annoying. I'm gonna explain what you guys are gonna be watching a bit. So I have a time lapse of me drawing. I am drawing a picture for this video and it's gonna be playing the entire time while I am talking and answering questions. And this picture, I'm drawing me and I'm doing a little I love you sign because I love you guys. So a little I love you sign, and I am smiling. And I was originally going to have myself do a closed smile, but I decided to have an open smile because that's more of how I smile at people. I'll start answering some questions now. Summer, spring, fall, or winter? I really like late spring and early summer. Love it. What is the drawing you're most proud of right now? I really like my icon right now. I think it's really cute. I really like it. What's your favorite feel-good activity, song, or movie/show? My favorite feel-good activity is drawing, as you guys can probably guess. Right now, my feel-good song is Sunroof. I really like it. And my feel-good show is Glare Force Doki Doki. It can always put a smile on my face. What are you most proud of as an artist? I'm proud that I get to inspire people. Do you wish to work as a full-time artist in the future, or you'll keep it as a hobby? I would like to become a full-time artist in the future. I really want to do that at some point. But right now, I'm just gonna keep it as more of a hobby because I still have school and stuff like that, which kind of leads into this question. Once you finish school, are you thinking about getting into college or dedicating your time entirely to your YouTube channel? I am planning to go to college. Another part of this question is, if you decide to get into college, are you thinking about art college or something else in mind? I am personally just going to go to just a college. I am just going to go to my local college and just get my generals done because I feel that education is very important, and I want to take some business classes and stuff like that so that if I'm able to make this my career, I am educated on business so that if I at some point maybe want to make a small business or something, I am able to. Do you like any K-pop groups besides BTS? If so, who are they and who is your biases? I like 17, TXT, and New Jeans. I don't really know much about New Jeans and TXT. I'm more of a fan of 17. I'm pretty sure my biases for 17, I kind of have like 3 and it's not really decided. I like Joshua, Jonghyun, and Vernon. What aesthetic would you say fits you best? I would say for my outfits, soft girl, and for my room, I would say quiet. I like really cute items, but I would say that my outfits fit soft girl a lot better. It's like a kawaii soft girl kind of thing. What is the thing you have drawn the most? People. Is there something you draw when you don't feel motivated or inspired? Something you draw often, or kind of like a comfort drawing? I often just draw just a head or just a face of a boy or a girl because that's just kind of what I do because I really like people, so I would just try to draw a face. If it ends up going really badly, I just doodle, which is something I've been doing now. If something doesn't feel right, I just let myself doodle and just draw something kind of stupid or cute. What's your favorite story from your younger years? I really liked Love You Forever. It's kind of sad. My mom would read it to me all the time when I was younger. It's about this mom, and every night she goes into her son's room and picks him up and holds him in her arms and say, I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. And it's so cute because she does that and continues it as she gets older and older. But in like the end of the book, she ends up like coming down ill and she's dying. She calls up her son like, hey, I'm not doing well. And he comes to her home and picks her up and says, I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always, as long as I'm living, your baby I'll be. And it's so sad. It was my favorite. What are the most effective things you've done to improve your artwork over the years? Just having fun has been the most effective for me. Testing out ideas and not limiting myself by what I think I can do. Do you have any plans to make a webcomic about any of your OCs? I would really like to do that. Most likely for Erickson and Abigail because their story is a lot more fleshed out. That, or for like Lily and all her friends because they're my first like main characters, so I'd like it if I was able to make a story for them. Yeah, I would like to someday. What is your favorite OC from your sister? Love to draw manga. I think Bryson. I just really like Bryson because he's just kind of like chill and he's like just grumpy. It's just Bryson. I don't know. I just like Bryson. He's beautiful. Have you ever tried to draw something different like comics? I would when I was younger. I would try to draw comics, but I often give up because I wasn't very good and I would spend a really long time drawing. I'll be like, this is way too much work, and then I would just stop. And I have also done animation, like for example my intro, if you probably saw it because you clicked on this video. I animated my intro. I am not very good at animation, but I find animation fascinating even if I'm not super good at it. I have a question. What's your favorite book / manga? I really like Blue Spring Ride, Love Me, Love Me Not, or oh, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll pop it up on screen. They're all by the same manga artist and she's so talented. I love her books. I love her art style. She's just so talented. I love her work. So it's kind of tied between all of these. Did Rebekah influence your art at all? Yes. Becca is probably one of the reasons why I started drawing because when I was younger, I wanted to be just like her. And when I was born, she was 10 years old. So by the time I wanted to start drawing, when I was like 5, she was 15. So she was starting art and like, I thought she was like the coolest thing. I was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna be just like Becca. So I'm pretty sure I started drawing to copy her. And Becca's influence on my art in the way that if I get confused about something, I am able to ask her. Not saying that I do this all the time, but I do it occasionally. But I do a lot of work and studying on my own. You know, I don't just have Becca teach me everything, which some people think that Becca just kind of teaches me everything, but she doesn't. It's still a lot of my own studying. When did you start drawing and can we see some of your old art? I've been drawing my whole life. There wasn't really a point where I started, but here's some really old stuff. I have a sketchbook tour, but I kind of like slightly went through it. It's really old, but there it is. How long did it take for you to become such a good artist? It depends on what point you considered me a good artist. Because one may say that I'm a good artist now, and one would say I was a good artist a year or 2 ago. So it depends. Again, I've been drawing my whole life. So if you go based off that, let's say I started drawing when I was 15 years. I've been drawing for like 15 years. Have you ever wrote fan fiction or made OCs that fit into a world? I've made an OC before that fit into a world. There's like a Pokemon character. I made him in the Nuzlocke because I was playing as a guy in the Nuzlocke and I made a character. Yeah, I don't remember what I named him right now. And I haven't made fan fiction. I have a question. What do you think about drawing fairies? Fairies are cool. I don't really draw them that often. I'm not very good at their wings, but fairies are cool. What made you start YouTube? I had a Stitchy account, which was basically like a fashion game and you make like outfits and stuff like that. And I started Stitchy and I've already wanted to kind of make a channel, but part of me didn't feel like anyone would like me at all or want to spend the time listening to me. It's very weird getting proved wrong. Like, hey, people do want to listen to you and want to see your art and stuff like that. It's just kind of odd to me because didn't really expect it at all. So I had my Stitchy account and I had like 300 followers, I think, and they were really nice, very sweet. I'm not on Stitchy anymore because I would get kind of tired of the drama and stuff like that. It was no longer about art and making outfits anymore, so I'm not on there anymore. But I was like, hey, what would you guys think if I started a YouTube channel? And they're all like, that sounds like a great idea. So I kind of started a YouTube channel. And so it's because of my Stitchy followers. And they're the reason why I probably started this channel. So you can thank them. What do you struggle the most when it comes to art? I struggle with speed. I am super slow at drawing. I'm so slow. It might be considered fast to some people, but I feel like I'm really slow. Which is easier, traditional or digital? I find digital way easier because I can always change it super easily. But I find I draw faster traditionally. Like, I would get a sketch done traditionally way faster, but digitally it'd be way slower. But that's because I nitpick the sketch a lot more digitally than traditionally. Traditionally, it's just kind of going with the flow and doodling and not taking it super seriously. But digital, I'm taking it more seriously to make a finished piece of art. What is it like with so many siblings? For you who don't know, I have 8 siblings. I am the middle child. So I have 4 older, 4 younger, and I say it's really fun having this many siblings because you kind of get a whole bunch of friends. It kind of makes it feel like you don't need to have a whole bunch of friends because like you have so many siblings. Of course you still want friends and have friends, but it feels like you just have a whole bunch of friends and like tons of people to just have fun with, but kind of chaotic. If it's not too personal, how excited are you for your sister's upcoming wedding? I am very excited. I'm gonna get to be the maid of honor, and I'm so excited because I don't know how many of you guys kind of know this, but Rebekah is like my best friend. Like, I love her so much, and I'm excited to like be there for her and see her get married because it's so special of a day. And I'm happy that she found someone, and I'm just so happy for her, and I'm excited because I'm gonna get to see my family, a lot of my family, because a lot of them don't live in my town, so like they're all gonna come and I'm gonna get to see them, and I'm just very happy and excited. What are your favorite video games / animes? I like Splatoon, Animal Crossing, Story of Seasons, Minecraft, some animes, Glare Force Toki Doki, Snow White with Red Hair, Blue Spring Ride, Kimi Todoke, and Haikyuu. There are some of them, and I probably could go on, but there's some of them. Sorry if this is kind of personal, but how is your homeschooling like? My homeschooling is through Monarch. Monarch is a homeschooling Christian program. I do Bible, science, and English in it. And for math, I do teaching textbooks, and teaching textbooks is so good. They do a really good job of explaining everything. They're really good at it, and each problem has the teacher explaining it to you, and he does a really good job. For Monarch, it grades mostly itself, but my mom does have to grade the papers, or whoever you have set to grade all this. For me, it's my mom. And teaching textbooks just grades itself completely. Here's my question. Do you plan on experimenting with your style, or do you intend to keep replicating your sister's art style? You guys have really similar styles, so I was curious. One, that sounds kind of rude, but I'm gonna answer it like you weren't being rude. I don't intend to replicate my sister's art style at all. I don't do that. It's just me and my sister have very similar tastes in things. We like very similar things and get our inspiration from very similar places. Like, we like the same artists, we like the same shows and stuff like that. But I'm always slightly experimenting with my art style very subtly, and it's not super noticeable, but I am always kind of experimenting with it, even if it's just a little bit. But yeah, I don't replicate my sister's art style. It's kind of just a coincidence. Do you have a preferred medium? If yes, what is it and why do you like it? I like alcohol-based markers and just markers in general. I like how easy they are to use, and alcohol-based markers are very colorful and they can lay very smoothly. What's your favorite snack? I like freeze-dried apples. I find them really yummy. Favorite food? Ginger chicken is a dish that my mom makes. It is rice, chicken broth, garlic, ginger, and chicken. Really good. It's my favorite. Do you have a funny childhood memory you'd like to share? One that comes to mind is when me and my little sister were looking for a secret door in my closet. So we were like touching around with the closet, like looking for like something to make like a door open up. And I was doing most of it because I just kind of was. But at some point, for some reason, I don't know why we came to this conclusion, like, wait, maybe we gotta run into it. And my walls are like solid plaster. Like, they are solid plaster. But at first we didn't open the door of the closet. My sister was like, wait, Reagan, you've been doing all of it. I want to do something now. I'm gonna do this. She runs full force into the door of the closet and just whams. Like, that wasn't good enough. And we're like, wait, maybe we have to open the door. So we open the door and it's just full force into the wall. Just wham, whacks into it. And then my mom comes into my room. She's like, what you girls doing? And Rue's like crying. And I have to explain that we were looking for a secret door. So she ran into the wall, and I was like, but she wanted to do it. And she's like, no, Reagan, you're older. You should have known that would be a bad idea. So I got in trouble. But it's just so funny because she just ran full force into the wall. It's so dumb, but so funny. How are you? I'm good. Do you think you will do any more collaborations in the future? I would like to, yes. Do you have a favorite Owl City song? I like When Can I See You Again? I really like that one. How do you get all your ideas for drawing? I use my brain. It's very useful. I'm joking, but I often get my ideas from Pinterest and Google. I didn't used to use Pinterest at all. I was just use Google, but I often just kind of doodles dumb crap and just kind of think about random crap. Just allow your brain to be kind of stupid and be like, wait, what if I put a mermaid in a water bottle? I don't know. Just stuff like that. How come all your sisters have R names? Rebekah, Reagan, Ruth, Ruby. It's because my mom has an R name and I have 3 older brothers and all of them were named J names because my dad has a J name. So when I was born, my mom and dad were deciding if they want to go with all R names because they were able to do that, and they decided to go with it. So yeah, that's why you have Rebekah, Reagan, Ruth, and Ruby. If you could choose between day and night, which would be your fave? I'm often awake at night, but I just love early mornings. They feel way more motivating to me and I want to get way more done when it's morning time. So it's just more motivating to me. So I like daytime. What are you planning to do this summer? And also, what's your favorite school subject? If you do normal school subjects, I like math. I don't know, I just like math. And what are you planning to do this summer? This isn't quite a summer thing yet. It's like later spring. I'm going to be volunteering with something involving my church. I also have my sister's wedding that I'm going to be going to, and that's all really for plans. I don't know what else summer's gonna bring, but those are the plans. Are you nearsighted or farsighted? I am nearsighted. Are you more of a cat person or a dog person? I think I'm a cat person. My neighbors had a cat when I was younger and I got to play with it a lot, so I like cats. Let me talk about for drawing real quick. I decided to put myself in my spring outfit since it is currently spring right now. It's my spring outfit that I gave my chibi and I feel like it looks cute. I like it. Like I already mentioned on the pose, I did the I love you sign, and the shading was pretty simple. I was still feeling rusty. I haven't been drawing a whole bunch recently. I kind of want to get back into drawing more, and I'm also going to write thank you for 20,000 subscribers on the side. So yeah, let's continue on with the questions. Other than drawing, what do you do in spare time? I play video games, watch YouTube shows. I read my Bible. That's really my main form of reading. Sometimes I might have another thing in there, like I might be reading a manga too, or I sometimes like to do little crafty things, like I have embroidery, which I haven't done a whole bunch, but a little bit. What's your favorite Bible verse / book? This is one I like. It's actually my wallpaper of my phone right now, and it's Psalms chapter 143, verse 8. Let the morning bring me the word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for you I entrust my life. And I set this as my wallpaper when I felt like life was being a bit difficult, a little harder, and I set it as a reminder that I entrusted my life to him, and he has a plan for my life. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? I would love to go to England someday. Japan and Korea also seem cool. I feel like almost anywhere in the world I would think would be cool, but England, Japan, and Korea are my top 3. What's your favorite type of jewelry to wear? Necklace, bracelets, earrings, etc. I often wear earrings. I also really like necklaces, and I sometimes wear bracelets and rings, but most of the time earrings and necklaces. Do you have any allergies? Not that I know of. What's your favorite / most liked thing about yourself? I like how passionate I am. What was your first anime? Sonic X. What's one good thing you like of all your siblings? I like how Becca is so hardworking, how Desai, when he puts his mind to something, that he will do it and there's no stopping him. And Joshua, how smart and creative he is. He has a very interesting, like, smart creativeness that it's like he would think of like random like business ideas and like ideas for structures or buildings and stuff like that. It's very cool. I find it very neat. Similar to Joshi, how creative Jacob is. Jacob's very creative, but he's more creative in a video game story kind of way. And Ruth, how true to herself she is. She is very much herself and doesn't let anyone change that. And for Joel, I like how sweet he is. He is very sweet. Ruby, her confidence is fantastic. She is so confident. And Jack, how silly he is. He's very silly. He's a very silly boy. That is all the questions, but now I'm going to quickly talk about drawing a bit more. The coloring went okay. It's not my best work. That's how I feel about this picture in general. It's not my best work, but I still like it. I still think it's cute. I decided to give it a cloud background because kind of a theme of my channel is pink, yellow, blue, and clouds. That's kind of a theme of my channel. So I decided to keep with that in this drawing. And I feel like it looks okay. It looks cute. Getting a little rusty, but hey. But I overall like the picture, and I hope you guys like it too. Thank you for listening to me talk and answer questions. And once again, thank you for all your love and support. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Bye!